Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and novelists. Welcome back for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. And guess who we are looking at? It is Dark Kuku again. That is her normal self. So yeah, she gave the first kiss, which is to me, and it's not Kugari Senpai. So her parents aren't home currently, which is fortunate, and it's still high school. So she'll need some time alone to sort herself out for this to go well, not to put them in danger if this goes badly. And yes, there is an idea for how to stop this Dark Kuku personality. She's saying... So she's telling me that I will much better than Senpai, and at least I will pay attention to her and helping me to deal with this issue. That's where you're wrong, Dark Kuku. Wow, she's a lot stronger than her corrupted self. The deserted shrine in the middle of nowhere. How would a shrine that still exists in the middle of America? I will never know. This is the place of the Slayer urban legend. So from the memories of the other Kuku, she is saying that she can tell that this place is not natural at all. Something here that is strengthening both of herself and her other personality because of the jobs they were doing. She can see several requests. So it makes people wonder why the police never bothered to investigate the place, even if they're after the Slayer so much. Probably related to the supernatural feel of this place. So she sat down in front of the shrine and take a meditative position. So she's following what her instincts as a Gacha unit is telling her, and she has no idea what she wants to do if that is possible, but she is fully determined. So she closed her eyes and concentrated on her inner self. And this is the battle inside her mind. Who would win? Her normal self as a fire unit, or her other self that she wants to take over and destroy this person's self and takes over the full control body, that the other Kuku would be gone forever and the yandere personality is now in control, which is her, and she would retake back her lover, and she would go after me first, as in not in a good way, but she would do something normally, is to do how to make a yandere of myself. And I don't think that is not a good, and I don't think that would not fit well for me. But if this were to happen, I have to be ready to be prepared to do a battle. So she can see herself in some strange place, but she already knows where she's at and what she needed to do. That is Slayer. That is the Slayer urban legend. Slayer Kuku with a meat cleaver. Yeah, she has that she has yandere and uh-huh. Dark Kuku is Slayer Kuku. That's right, Dark Kuku is Slayer Kuku. She says she doesn't know how, but she did. Passive aggressive until a few days ago. She's not passive aggressive anymore. So she is you, but you two are completely different. And I'm not saying that you are her, but fortunately that is not quite the same. Her friends abandoning her one by one. Her parents walking around her on eggshells as she was a psychopath on the verge of on a murder spree. Yeah. She almost started crying. Yeah, she was about to cry, almost started crying, but instead she used this to fuel her anger and determination. Wow, now that is bold words to say this right in front of the Slayer Kuku, who is sharing your body and mind ever since that corruption. I think I would do something to help out with Kurumi Tokisaki in the near future. Are you kidding? Still have feelings for him, Kugari Senpai? She said she moved on. Her love was so strong that it gave birth to her in the first place. Tell it to the ones who have really big crushes on me, and those two, an Utao and a non-Utao Vocaloid, because of the glimpse of the future of Halo Reach. Yeah, she is mad. Wow, she focuses her mind and she can feel the weight of two familiar knives on both of her hands, and she pointed one of the knives at her. So, her real name, Kuku Kanzaki. Great, the Kanzaki family. Oh, nice. I wonder how will they introduce me. Oh, she's rejecting you. Oh, if it's a battle you want, it's a battle you get. It's between you and her. But since I'm not in this part of the story, in this Ultimate Arkham universe, so she rushed at Kuku with blinding speed, her entire body covered in the flames of the Slayer. However, the original Kuku blocked it because she has the same abilities. Oh boy, I would love to see you try, but it won't happen. So the original Kuku responded with her crazed speech with a knife to the face. Unfortunately, she blocks. And she is attacking her with a flaming blade, and she blocked. So the original Kuku tries to attack, but the Slayer one blocked again. After the latest clash of knives, the original Kuku used her feet to kick her away, sending the Slayer flying in the opposite direction of this strange space. So the original Kuku quickly used the fire speed to catch her, stabbing her with her knives. So with the roar, the original Kuku blocked the Slayer's attack. Well, I mean the original the Slayer Kuku blocked the original's attack and made one of her own, her knife sewing towards her heart. But it played exactly into her plan. So the original, taking advantage of the smoke screen caused by the explosion, she rushed towards her with her knives. Her body suddenly seems to be warping in plain sight. What is... Oh no. She vanishes. She barely managed... So the original Kuku managed to block that. Barely. It's her Slayer surprise, sacrificing her own endurance for pure raw attacking power and speeds, surpassing that of a lightning bolt, making it her almost invisible. The original is barely managing to block her attacks, and she's gradually getting faster. Uh-oh, she slipped. The original slip, and she manages to cut her, which means she got cut by the Slayer. However, if only the original Kuku could buy enough time to do the same, if she could match her speed, I think. So she needs to think of something fast. Oh! She is knifing her from all angles, you know, and it really hurts. The Slayer. She thinks she's absolutely enjoying this. I'm impressed. But I'm not surprised that you can absolutely do that. I'm impressed. Oh, there's another thing. I am impressed with your agility, despite the complete lack of power when no bones. That's by the name of Stay Puffed. So the original Kuku's being worn down so she is being worn down faster than she can. Or that if only she can counter her strikes. At this rate, she's going to disappear if she doesn't counter those strikes. She needs to think something to destroy this Slayer. She is truly a berserker. A yandere young woman berserker. She doesn't fight using her mind. She fights purely by instincts alone. She never bothered to use both of their abilities, only relying on her speed and combat ability. So, just a speed and combat ability, but not power and strength. She is completely nutsoid. There is a weakness to her abilities. She sacrifices her endurance for power and agility. Oh, okay. So she has a lot of endurance. making her a glass cannon. So, if she sacrifices her endurance for power and agility, that means her endurance is quite a lot weak. That is her open cue. Weapon, projectiles, and fire manipulation. And that is the only thing. Ooh, she is not the happy person. That worked. She's managed to make a fire explosion, the original Kuku, happen around herself, which threw her back, stopping her slaughter. Threw her back, like she's being pushed back. And now she is stunned. So the original Kuku quickly threw her knives in the direction, immediately making another set appear in her hand and throwing them again. So the Slayer got hit by a couple of them, who are now which is now impaling her on some parts of her body, but nowhere lethal. Now she regained her bearings and started to block her throwing knives, but she kept but the original Kuku kept increasing the pace. It's her turn to use the super speed now. She won't stop. Nope. 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 She won't stop until you're destroyed. She is almost as damaged as, yeah. The Slayer Kuku is almost as damaged as the original one. Even worse because she now looks like a pincushion with those knives lodged on her body. But now, the original Kuku should bait her in and finish this battle once and for all. So, the original Kuku stopped throwing the knives and start instead to gather the power of fire on both of her hands, which takes the form of two glowing fireballs. Suddenly, she is standing right in front of her. The Slayer Kuku standing right in front of the original Kuku. Her knives, glowing with the power of fire, are ready to butcher her. Oh my gosh. However, she fell right into the original Kuku's trap. The original Kuku is now seeing the Slayer Kuku's movements in perfect normal speed. Almost as if she isn't in super speed herself. But that is because she's managed to get the time to activate the original Kuku's own super speed. And because she forgot that, because all she can do is killing those who stand in her way. And guess what? Checkmate! She never notices the hundreds of knives that she let fall on the ground on purpose, and the knives she deflected slowly made their way around the original Kuku. And now the original Kuku watched coldly as the hundreds of sharp weapons that she left on the ground pierce and stab her as she tries to block them with her lightning-sharp reflexes. She can't. There's just too many knives flying at her all at once. And it is over! She finally launched the fireballs, the original Kuku, that she had been preparing in her direction. Fiery explosion. The Slayer lays broken at Kuku's feet. Her body too broken to continue fighting any longer. And it is over. She won. She defeated her darkness. It's not over until it's over. She's rather surprised at herself that she could be so calm during this whole fight without panicking or crying as any normal school lady would, or school female would. Even this calmness is far different from her normal personality. But to think that's reasonable, she's given everything that she went through these months, witnessing this parasite destroying her life and almost completely making her disappear forever. Oh my gosh. She did not want that. If that were to happen, all that's left is just the original, is the Yandere Slayer Kuku taking over the original Kuku's body, and the original Kuku would be gone like she never existed. Forever. You're not getting Senpai. She is trying to lift herself up, glaring at the original Kuku in desperation, but the wounds on her body are too much to allow her to do that. What's best? Best for you, Slayer Kuku, but not for the original. The same person again. She extends a hand towards her, the original. The knife that used to be there is fallen on the ground besides her. Expression is miserable. Completely miserable. Okay, if you chose to spare her, this would give you a bad ending. The Slayer Kuku would take over Kuku's body, and the original Kuku would be gone forever and never to be resurfaced ever again, and she would go after me first as the first victim in the Ultimate Arkham universe. However, and she would plan on putting a Yandere Leo in front of me, which is my original form, and that would not look good on my mantle now, would it? No! That means the Ultimate Arkham universe would be in serious danger, and people are gonna start, and people of the Alliance are gonna start fighting off in battles. I don't want this to start. If you choose to end her, if you choose to end the Slayer, then you get the good ending, and life moves on. If you choose to spare her, you get the bad ending, so don't do that. I would say get rid of her. She can't allow the Slayer Kuku to continue living. Having to do that even to an evil copy of herself will probably haunt her for the rest of her life. But she can't allow her to continue to wreak havoc with her own body. And it has to end. You end this now. You want to hang out with friends, with the ones you love, the one you hang out with, the one you want to go out with dating, even though some may get jealous because of what's going on. And then again, I have the power to go back in time and say redo or reset. She is not being led astray. Only you. She tries to move, but the wounds on her body impede her movement. She can barely squirm as the original Kuku, raised the knife on her right hand. I wouldn't say that. She started crying, and the original just bit her lips like, "Ugh!" She bring the knife down. She tries to reach the knife, piercing her heart for a moment, but then relaxes, a vacant look appearing in her face. Her body is starting to disappear in small particles of light. You finally allowed to rest. Wow, really? For the longest time, that for this slayer, her heart and mind was clouded with chaos, with this singular desire for acquiring this person, and for the first time, she now feels at peace. I believe she is the one who is suffering from all this. I think she finally finds peace at last. She shakes her head feebly. Oh boy, she tried. So the original Kuku tried not to cry as she see her body start to lose form. She never thought you would possibly cry over the death of the person who ruined her life, but seeing her like this? And after saying that, the other Kuku, the Slayer Kuku, disappeared completely, and she felt herself losing consciousness. When I felt the pain of a disappearing connection with a unit, with Kuku of all people, I feared the worst. But I found her passed out in front of a strange shrine, a Japanese shrine in the middle of America. How come I've never heard of it before? In any case, I couldn't just leave her there, so I took her back to my house, which was the closest one. As of now, Kuku is currently sleeping on my bed. I'm already ready for school, for I'll only go if Kuku shows she is not sick or something. My girlfriend, she looks so adorable when sleeping, so at peace. I moved one of her bangs away from her face so I could look at her better. Surprisingly, Kuku grabs my hand and presses it to her cheek. The action makes me blush but also smile. Kuku's eyes flutter open and still holding my hand to your cheek. Good morning, Kuku. How are you feeling? She slowly sits up, stretching herself. I try not to look, but it's a little hard not to. She looks around confusedly. I brought you here. This is my home. I found you passed out on the shrine. It's morning, by the way. Yeah. Yes, Kuku dear. What happened, beautiful? I'm enjoying myself. She seems to pause at the word dear and looked at me. Kuku! Kuku, what's wrong? Reached out to her, sitting beside her in bed. You destroyed the Slayer, huh? What happened yesterday? So you went to the shrine and you were following some strange instincts and you sat down to meditate and you found the yandere Kuku in there. You fought her and won, huh? She kept telling me the details of what she went through the last night, and I am, quite frankly, shocked. Kuku, why didn't you ask me to help you? You couldn't have known that. Oh, Kuku. I embraced her with my one good arm. Can't use my left. Pressing her body close to mine. I can't believe it. She could have died yesterday and I wouldn't be able to do anything. I could have lost you. I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. How do you think that makes me feel? What is important is that you're here, that you are safe. But losing my girlfriend just after we officially hooked up would make me feel terrible. Actually, I don't want to lose you. Ever. What happened after that? She looked so peaceful. Really? I see. If she did, she would not kill no one, but she would kill for love, like Kurumi Tokisaki would, but I wouldn't. Then again, she would kind of had that idea. But enough about that. Okay. I pulled away slightly, but put my hand on her cheek. Kuku, dear, you did the right thing, beautiful. If it freed her from her clouded mind, and you from the corruption's torment. I wish I could have been of more help, but I'm still happy you're better now. I got a bunch of lovely pillows and coconuts as fruit. You don't need to say that to make me feel better, you know. Then I move my face closer to hers. Would you mind if I take a kiss as a prize? Oh, come on. That's a normal way to do it. You kidding me? No, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Whatever. She's my girlfriend anyway. I'll just have to kiss you somewhere else now, don't I? I embraced her closer to me again. I'm hiding and my face is flushed already. You cannot see my face, which I'm glad you guys don't, because you can't see my feelings anymore. You can't see my real facial expressions. So, yeah. Well, I think we can afford to skip the day. I need to punish you for worrying me, beautiful. Come here, you beautiful dear pink-haired you. After a while, it was already too late to go to school, so both of us decided to skip the day and spend it together. Hopefully Naomi won't kill me for this. This is a special occasion after all. I accompanied Kuku to her house and waited patiently while she took a bath and refreshed herself. No matter what I said, she still insisted on being clean and smelling nice for our second day as a couple. And after that, if you are a delinquent Kuku, then the actual ones are outright criminals. Kuku looks quite excited to be here, seemingly more cheerful than yesterday. But why wouldn't she? After all this time, she is finally able to control her body freely without having to worry about the yandere taking over. Oh, cute! Is it a Pomeranian? Have you ever taken care of one before, Kuku? We could find out if we can adopt one for you, dear. Even though I am a cat person. A time passed and we found ourselves in the ice cream parlor again. She is sitting close to me again, although this time I don't have my arm around her. Too bad. I rather like that. Right. And the strawberry here is pretty good too. Sweet and strong, just how I like it. Okay, I turned towards her. Mom! She kissed me out of the blue, feeling embarrassed. I turned back to my milkshake. Oh, I could taste the, yeah. She really is a romantic, isn't she? Yay! It's working! Kuku is clearly enjoying her new freedom, and I can't help but be happy for her as well. We somehow spent the whole day from morning to evening together, and this is why it's Alliance Teen! Walking around the city and talking about the various things, generally acting like a newly made couple. And then, Kuku wanted to walk on the beach. Yeah, I can't believe the day flew by so fast. Right. It was so fun, though. You kept dragging me around the city. It's a good thing we have increased stamina, you know. Well, I couldn't really complain when it was my cute girlfriend that was dragging me around. Right. To be fair, you too, or did you forget your little stunt at the ice cream place? She's got me there, though. I like to say the same thing about you, dear. My beautiful pink Luca Maggiorina girl. I said it, though. Yes! There you have it! Even though she may have heard me say that out loud, I think she doesn't mind. Am I? Or is she? I didn't really think about this yet. I don't know, but my bet is that it would be you, but instead of a yandere Kuku, maybe a pure Kuku or a purified Kuku? Hunter Kuku, Firestorm Kuku. Yeah, we'll take that name out of DC. It works and it's genius. Ultimate Kuku. Yes, like the ultimate Arkham universe. We are right in. Should I try it now just to see your reaction to meeting yourself? Hmm? Oh, yes. And, beautiful shot on the beach with a little flower, and it's pretty awesome. Kuku Kanzaki. Like a flower blooming. That's how I can describe Kuku's smile in this beautiful night. A blooming flower, a full moon reflecting on the waves, and sky full of stars. Truly, this is a day to symbolize Kuku's freedom from the curse of the yandere. Now finally she is herself again. I will. I promise. Luca. And I wouldn't do anything less. Did I say that out loud again? Ay, ay, ay. A few months later, I got contacted by Looney. She said everything was okay now, that she managed to seal off all the breaches on this world. I was glad I could see them again. And sure enough, Looney organized a party in her home, inviting me and my Earth friends to join her after we had much to catch up with each other after all. Man, the ladies were surprised at discovering that Kuku and I had hooked up, although Ellie had excused herself for a moment because of, I have a feeling as to why, but decided not to comment on it. After a while, she came back bringing a large book with her entitled How to Treat Ladies. She then lectured me to treat Kuku well. All in all, I was happy to see my friends again after so long, and apparently Kuku was happy too, at least for my sake. And then... we would not neglect you, Aoi. Besides, it was thanks to you that we hooked up, Aoi. A new member in the swimming club, huh? Big sis Aoi. I didn't think you were into small guys. Right. She then looked at the time on her phone. With that, Aoi's gone, leaving me and Kuku by ourselves. Well, there she goes, beautiful. I'm sure it will. You know, it's funny. I would look at her as Luca Megurine, but if I didn't know better, would Kuku be in Luca Megurine as a Vocaloid in disguise? Because, like, what? Yeah, if that were in the comic strip thumbnail, I would laugh. But I am not expecting any suspicious. Or am I? She went silent for a while, her smile still painting her beautiful face. Oh, definitely. You are now, everything is now changing for the better. Of course, Kuku, and I'm happy to hear it. I'm sure things will just keep improving from now on. She gives me a wide smile before taking my hands in hers. Mine or yours? Sure thing, my beautiful pink-haired Vocaloid. I really need to... very well, Kuku. Seeing as there was only the two of us left in the classroom, Kuku took the opportunity to kiss me again. I'm sure everything will be fine from now on as long as Kuku is smiling and happy, and I'll be there to make sure she is. And I get the feeling I feel like it's not what it seems, even if it's on the comic strip thumbnail. But I do believe we are going to stop here for the time being, and don't you worry, we are going to pick up from where we left off for another time and doing Ellie's route. Yes, Ellie's route. Finally. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of Gacha Memories, the visual novel? Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video if you guys love the visual novel, because to be honest, I don't know why, because I'm not feeling good under the weather because my face is now completely red. Thank you very much indeed. I feel like I was being watched, which I am, but I don't know it. I'm going to have to go reset my life button again from the points from where I picked up from the anchor point where I stay on Earth or stay on Looniverse with Looney and the others. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice because I will always be your friendly neighborhood spider cop and your master chief, who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy. And see you guys next time for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. Okay, on to the next clip. Chat, moving on.